All right, the 16-year-old William Sawalich will lead the field here at Phoenix Raceway. Green flag is in the air. We are racing.
No out of bounds here. They can go all the way down to that inside wall here. How wide is that thing at that dog leg? Got to be over 100 feet wide.
You can fit more race cars than you'd like to, and I can tell you that much.
It's breathtaking to watch starts, restarts at this racetrack.
A little bit of contact there with the 30 car. So, yep, still spinning. Middle 1 and 2 there.
Oh, Frankie Muniz early goes around. Caution flag is out for the first time.
Yeah, the 50 of Trevor Huddleston also. That's Trevor right there, also involved.
Yeah, they're racing side by side for almost a lap straight there. They had the camera on it. He's obviously got an onboard. Should be able to get some good shots of what happened there. I'm assuming just gotten loose, you know, with a guy on the outside of him and trying to dive down onto the bottom.
That's Frankie in the black and white number 30.
Oh, yeah, he lost it really early on the entry of the corner. You could see the front tires actually steer back. Thought he had it and then had to correct out of it and spun it to the bottom.
Yeah, Trevor did a great job of saving his car.
Trevor Huddleston in the 50 is the driver. Oof. You see him.
Oh, yeah, that was a great save. Yeah, good call on that.
Really nice.
Laying down the rubber and everything.
And we had about a 45-minute practice this morning, but I'll guarantee you Frankie did not get in that position with a car on his outside, robbing that air off that rear spoiler.
No, and that's one of the hardest parts about this racetrack is being able to worry about a guy on your outside. But at the same time, there's an entire cup practice that went on before this, and I guarantee the track conditions are a lot worse since the last time he was on track. Jack Wood coming back up from the back here.
This time, Greg Van Alst drops down.
Landen Lewis making a nice move. That 17 car there, the blue and white car. Oh, little contact.
Tripped up.
Bradley Erickson, the 88, gets into the 55 of Tony Breidinger.
Yeah, Tony was able to save it there, which was, it's a pretty tough spot to get left rear.
Oh, here we go.
The 41, Tanner Reif, is running in the top 3. He taps the outside wall. We're under caution for the second time.
Yeah, that would have been a battle for second there. Curious to see how those guys overlapped going into the corner.
You see it here.
Yeah, just probably tried to send it a bit too hard there in the 15 car. He had the position, but I feel like he's still a bit of an unpreferred lane coming from that far back, that far low into turn 3. The 41 was probably still going to beat him off the corner, and yeah, just getting loose going into the corner.
This is the closest they've been. Can Jesse Love get around William Sawalich?
Oh, he put it right on his door.
Oh, they slow up.
How about Leland Honeyman?
For the lead, Leland Honeyman in the 0-2. And he makes it work around Jesse Love. Falls into second. William Sawalich back to 4th now. The 2 of Perez de la Ra.
They lost a little bit of momentum being down there on the flat. Ooh.
Contact there. William Sawalich, can he save it?
Oh.
Tries to save it.
At least he missed the inside wall. Just hold the brakes.
Yep. No damage there, but that's definitely going to be a lesson learned for William. Just, you know, trying to come from that far back. We've already seen it once tonight. Trying to come from that far back with a car on your outside. And
then dive bomb into the corner.
Yeah, you're as hard as you can be on the brakes. Pretty poor aero position. It's a weird part of the racetrack too, because it dips down the hill and then compresses, and right here you just don't have the grip, and then you get into the side of the O2 car there.
Sawalich was running 4th there. But like you said, no damage goes around. He's certainly not out of this. And we're racing once again. Jesse Love, Jack Wood in second. Jack restarting where he was supposed to start this race.
Nice comeback for Jack Wood. Hanging tough there on the outside. There's some grip up there, isn't there, Austin?
Yeah, obviously we saw it at the end of the race, at the end of that last run with Greg Van Alst making lap time up there. But Jack with a new lease on life, trying to see what his car does in clean air, diving down to the bottom into turn 3.
Side by side, Jack Wood in the 6th on the bottom. Looked like they even touched right there, so close. As they head down into turn 1. 4 wide, sparks all over the place. Contact, Jack Wood goes around. Jesse Love gets collected.
Connor Jones, the 25 car, just ran into the back of Jack Wood.
Yeah, I feel like there was more cars stuffed in there than we probably saw. Obviously a tight battle for the lead, but I think there was 2 cars that dove down into the dog leg and made it a pretty wide racetrack. And yeah, 2 of our best cars wrecked out of this race.
side by side as they go into turn 1.
And this 25 car is just going to appear.
Oof.
Yeah, so they were 4 wide going into the corner. And the tough part about this is you're negotiating with 3 other guys. What lane do I deserve to be in? Because if you're the middle car in 4 wide, do you deserve to be on the racetrack, painting the yellow line, or do you have to be below the WO line? And I don't think all of them knew that everyone was there. I'd love to see a wider shot of that.
Here it is right here.
Yeah, so they're thinking they're racing the 2 of them for the lead.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're down here trying to make something happen. And if you're the 25, you probably just back out. You're not going to get a position there. So if you're going to put any fault on anyone, that would probably be why. Otherwise, 4 wide for the lead. That's about all you can ask for, I guess.
Connor Jones in the 25.
And
he is a teammate to Jesse Love.
And so many, certainly nothing intentional there. That was certainly accidental. But that's one disadvantage to having that 150-foot wide racetrack. When you merge back onto the racetrack, you run out of room, and that's certainly what happened right there to Connor Jones.
Getting his way inside the top 5. Pretty good recovery here.
Yes, it is.
That 2 team
Whoa,
winning champions, and Perez de la Raz, he tries to save it, and he doesn't. Goes all the way around, keeps it off the wall, and nobody got into him.
Is that what we call the commentator's curse?
Yeah, I
feel bad on that one.
Yeah.
He did a really good job coming his way up through the field, and I feel like Greg Van Alst didn't really give him a lot of room there, racing to the bottom of the racetrack, and put it right on his door, spun him right around.
Another great restart from Williams Sawalich.
Oh no! Ooh.
Car hard into the wall. That's Tony Breidinger in the 55. We're under caution once again. The 12 goes around. DL Wilson.
Christian Rose.
Yeah, Christian Rose in the bottom of your screen, involved in that one again.
That was a big hit to the right front. Weird angle, too.
Yeah, I think Christian just came along in the aftermath. There was contact between Tony and somebody that
happened right in the middle of 3 and 4. That was a big hit by Tony Breidinger. Man, she was having a great night.
Christian as well. She's the Huntsman pull out of line. That's the light blue car.
That's exactly that damage you mentioned.
Just runs into the left rear quarter panel.
Yeah, I felt like the O2 came from pretty far back, and they hadn't gotten far enough in the corner. It's hard to say. That's 2 cars racing for the same piece of road, because the O2 still hadn't turned down to the bottom yet, hadn't gotten there, and the 55 was definitely making sure she could turn down to the bottom. Maybe wasn't even expecting a pass.
On board with Christian Rose.
Ooh.
Wow.
Hard hit.
Yeah, I think unfortunate for both those drivers, but I think just a racing incident, Phil. I don't know.
See how these 2 go. William Sawalich choosing the bottom once again. And we're green once again.
Oh, no!
Oh, no, he's sideways. Sawalich around.
Wow. Man.
Erickson got against his left rear quarter, just never would turn him loose.
Here's a replay of what happened on that restart.
Erickson gets into him right there, and then just looks like he never backed off the gas to turn him loose. But I don't know how Tanner Reif was able to miss Sawalich.
I mean, you're going for the win there. I mean, that's the restart that you needed. If you're Erickson, going to the bottom, get the jump, and obviously the 18 was either late on the block or the 88 could have lifted. But man, you're going for the win.
Yeah.
How did everybody avoid the 18? My goodness. Here's the reaction. Oh man, it's been their night. Led 93 laps. Tyler Reif, the control car in the 41.
Already rubbing doors here.
Oh, Landen Lewis. I don't know what happened there on the restart, but Landen Lewis to the point in the 17 right off the bat. But did he jump the start?
I think you have to be the guy that launches first. Obviously, the 41 was the control car. He has to launch first. He obviously did not do that. So now it's I think the race is between the 41 and the 88. Now the 41 of Reif gets underneath Erickson. I think this could be the race for the win. We're here now. The restart was good.
White flag is in the air. Landen Lewis in the 17 leads him. Tyler Reif in the 41. Can he catch him?
I think he's going to get to his back bumper.
Landen Lewis leading for the first time at Phoenix. To the inside, Tyler Reif side by side into turn 3. Tyler Reif for the pass. He leads him going through turn number 4. Will he hang on to it? Checkered flag is out. Tyler Reif wins it.